You are probably living your life backwards because you have said to yourself, when I'm able to make the money, I will do what I want, then I will be happy. But this is the truth. The truth is that you actually have to be before you can do and then have the results. This principle literally changed my life, and I believe that it can change your life too. You're probably confused by the statement I just made. Be, do, have. This statement is not just a success trick, it's actually a biblical principle, and I'm going to prove it to you in this very video. So go with me to the very end of the video. You don't want to miss anything. Let's go. Hello there, my name is Oppong-Mensah. I'm a Christian content creator, mainly focusing on parenting and how to uplift family values, as well as helping young Christian adults heal resentment and build a stronger family bond. Now, the be, do, have principle, as I've heard several times, I've always begun to ask myself, where do most of the principles of this world come from? Literally, what you don't know is that most of the principles to be successful, to be prosperous, and then to be productive in this world comes from the Bible. This principle I figured out when I was 22 and completely changed my life. And I was like, why don't I make a video about it to make you also have a turning point in your life? So I'm going to break down how this principle changed my life. Probably it will help you to be able to do yours. Let's move to the first part of the principle, and it's B. Now, when I say B, I mean identity. The identity comes first. So I'm going to tell you a very interesting story for you to know how biblical this is. So in Genesis chapter 12, the Bible talks about a man called Abram. Abram was a man who was told by God at the age of 70 to leave his parents' house, to leave his father's land, and then the place at which he was familiar with his entire household. And God gave Abraham a promise, and the promise was, you will become the father of many nations. But Abraham didn't have any child. So what did God do? God said, the first thing I'm going to do with you, Abraham, is to change your name into Abraham. That means father of many nations. I'm very, very sure Abraham was entirely confused, because he would look to God and say, God, I tell you are going to multiply my wives, because how am I going to become the father of many nations when I literally don't have a child? And you are changing my name. Because the Bible says in Proverbs chapter 23 verse 7, as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. So what God was literally doing to Abraham was not to change his name from Abram to Abraham, but to change his mindset. If you are able to take off the mindset or the identity of the person that you want to become when you are becoming it, you have the straight way and an advantage of achieving it. Let me give you a bigger picture to this. I said to myself, I want to become one of the YouTubers who becomes an expert in helping family issues, especially in a godly family setting. What did I have to do? I had to start seeing myself as an expert in that field, using biblical principles to help families. It was very, very difficult, because I look at my numbers, I look at my subscribers, I look at my viewers, and I say to myself, how would I ever be one of the biggest channels when it comes to parenting in a godly house, when it comes to family values, when it comes to Christian content? How will I be able to do that? The truth is, those limiting beliefs prevented me from actually going all out and going all in until I thought about it. If I am an expert, what are some of the things I'm going to be doing? I'm going to be speaking with a lot of authority and be speaking from a place of knowledge. So why not start speaking from a place of knowledge and a lot of authority now? And that was what completely changed my mindset. I started to be the person I wanted to attain. So the first challenge I give to you is, instead of the question, what do I want to become in future? Switch the question to, who do I want to become in future? And look at that person and take on their identity and say to yourself, if I want to become a doctor, What are the things that doctors do, and start to do them now. Say to yourself, if I want to be a pastor, what are the things that pastors do, and start to do them now. Say to yourself, if I want to become a loving husband, what are the things that loving husbands do, and do them now, and your life is completely going to change. Let's move to the next part, and it is do. And when I say do, I mean action. How would you be able to do this? Ask yourself these two questions. Once you answer them, you are totally free. Question number 1. What are the people who I want to become doing now? And start to do those things. Question number 2. What are the people I want to become avoiding now? And start to avoid those things. Your life is completely going to change. So I say to myself, what are some of the things that pastors are doing now? I look at it and I do the same thing. Sometimes without even understanding. Because you'll be surprised to know that the understanding comes in the activity. Most of us are literally sitting down saying, how will I be able to start a content creation agency, a consulting agency, or probably a coaching agency? I know nothing about it, but the truth is, in your action, you begin to understand. I literally didn't understand anything about YouTube till I came on YouTube. It's difficult to believe it until you jump into the river. A lot of people learn how to swim by jumping into the river. Jump into the river and learn how to get it done. Number 2, what are pastors avoiding now? Then I avoid them no matter what. Anything a pastor is avoiding, that's what I'm going to avoid. Ask yourself, what are doctors avoiding now? And avoid those things. What are teachers avoiding now? Avoid those things. What are YouTubers avoiding now? Avoid those things. That is the B. That is the do. This is the action. This is where you start to put your thoughts into this. The Bible says that faith without works is dead. So faith is when you believe it and when you have taken on the identity. Works is when you begin to put the identity to work. So if you start to believe that you are going to be an expert writer, start to write now. Put the activity on board. Pen and paper. Get to the job. Now, the most important thing for you to actually get the do running is to not do it based on emotions. Your feelings has nothing to do with a principle. The truth is that the principle is going to happen with or without you because it is set in stone. So what you want to do is become disciplined. Start to develop characteristics and habits of the people who have become what you want to become. Just look into their life. Start to learn their characteristics. Start to build habits. Start to be more disciplined and put your feelings away. What your feelings are going to do to you is literally cause you to delay your progress in life. You are eventually going to become successful if you are watching this video, but it's going to take you more than 10 years before you eventually get there. But if you put away the feelings and become disciplined, it'll probably take you 3 years or 4 years, or probably the next day. Let's move to the last step, and it's the have. Now, with the have step, it's very, very beautiful to actually witness, because once you are a B and once you do, you will literally have. The have comes naturally. The have comes automatically. If you are the person who's able to do the thing, then you have the results. But the world actually tells us when you have the results, then you can do the thing and then you can be the person. If you revert it into God's way, using the story of Abraham, God changed his name and his identity. God caused him to know his wife, and then eventually they had the promised son. So that's how God works. God literally doesn't make you have the son and causes you to do the action, probably like know your wife and then be the father of all nations. That's logically doesn't even make sense. But that's what the world tells us to do. The world tells us that if you want to become a good YouTuber, what you have to do is to buy a better camera, then start to learn about YouTube, then come on YouTube. But I am telling you that biblically, what the Bible says is, start to come on YouTube with your phone, whatever you have. Start to come on YouTube with it. 2, start to do what YouTubers are doing, and then you begin to understand the job and the flow. And then 3, you'll begin to have the results that they're having. Now, by the grace of God, my channel has escalated. I see viewers almost every day. I'm super excited. I get comments and engagement, something I've always been looking for, questions from you guys, and it came because this principle literally changed my life. I'm very happy to know that it's a biblical principle and it's something that I can apply in my life day in and day out. So to end this video, I want to tell you, don't live your life backwards. Don't wait till you have before you can do it and then be the person. That's literally living your life the way that God doesn't want you to. I'll be very excited to see you in the comment section saying that you applied this principle and it changed your life, because it did to mine. Thank you for watching my video. If this video really blessed you, probably the next video will. So don't forget to keep watching. My name continues to be Gabriel Oppong-Mensah. See you in my next video, and it's bye for now.